Built in the 11th century, Comisbrough Castle has seen its fair share of battles, murders and executions. Because of that, it's got plenty of ghost stories and folklore. Some even say that the entire castle is cursed and just feel a massive sense of unease when walking around the grounds. Let's dig a little deeper and tell you a bit more, some more specific stories. I'm here in the medieval shithouse, which is where I'm going to tell you the most enduring and famous story here at Comisbrough Castle, and that is of not the Grey Lady, but the Lady in White. Now, she's been attributed to two stories. First of all, it was a noblewoman who died of a broken heart. She roams here still looking for a love. The second is that she was a lady in waiting to a noblewoman and was murdered and is seeking revenge and justice. We'll never know. Both stories could be true and they've merged into one. Could be two spirits. But what we do know is she's sometimes seen as this ethereal mist which then vanishes as you approach, or she's seen as a solid woman in this beautiful long white dress, old-fashioned of course, and as you approach her she vanishes into thin air. Now, it's endured because it's seen by visitors, locals and the staff members here frequently, most of all at night. But she's also been attributed to a feeling of sorrow in certain areas as you go around, and sometimes you can hear these beautiful whispers that described as actually being quite beautiful in your ear, and you look around and no one's there. Hopefully we'll see them or hear them today. Let's go inside and find some more stories to tell you. Another spirit seen a lot less frequently, in fact only when there's a full moon, is that of the spectral night. And it's said that he's seen here on horseback with the full moon's light glistening and reflecting of his finely polished armour. Now, it is said that he is linked to the Lady in White. So obviously there's two stories. The first is that one was murdered and he has come to seek revenge, feeling a sad injustice that he wasn't able to protect her. The other story is this is the Lady in White's lover. She died of a broken heart, maybe thinking that he died in battle, and he returns unable to save her and feeling that deep grief. This sad story playing throughout history without any end. One enduring piece of folklore here at Comisbrough Castle is that of the little drummer boy. Now, many castles have a drummer boy story, often underground. This one's a little different. It's said to be heard only inside the castle, particularly during a storm. His drum sounds can be heard echoing throughout the rooms, particularly if there's something impending that is negative, as a warning to those that can hear the drum sounds. I am in another medieval shithouse. This time it's the internal one in the castle. As you can see, it's a lot more posh. And let me tell you the story, not linked to the White Lady. This is a different woman, and that is the Wailing Woman. Now, she's never seen here in the castle, but she is sometimes seen down at the castle gates, said to be dressed very differently, but you can hear her mostly here in the castle, and she cries and screams and wails in absolute despair from being heartbroken, of losing the man that she loved, either in an accident or a battle. They think there was a story that's been lost to time. That's why we keep telling them here. So she's also seen crying down by the gates, although, you know, after seeing me, she might change her mind. Actually, you know, there's still opportunity, more fish in the sea and all that, you know what I mean? Here atop the castle are some incredible views, and it said that there was a bell chamber here, and one cruel lord was a bit of a bell himself and locked one of the bell ringers in the bell chamber as some sort of punishment, forgot to let him out, and then, of course, he died. Now, instead of being bitter and seeking revenge, this is said to be a helpful spirit. Although there are no bells up here or even bell chambers anymore, it's said that if there is danger, people can hear a bell warning them. It's nice of him, isn't it? Sadly, it's quite quiet today, because one of the things I like to do is find a hiding place and scare people. But we're going to have to carry on to the next place, because I'm about to do paranormal investigation at an old abbey. See you soon. And finally, nothing paranormal, but very, very cool. Can't see that well, but that is a nesting peregrine falcon. I'm going to keep quiet so not to disturb. She's used to people walking past all day. But yeah, I'm zoomed in to be respectful and not get too close. What a beautiful creature.